Hello all, you're welcome to this channel. My name is Akinwale Akindia. I'll be presenting on physical and environmental security audit. I am an IT auditor, as I want to share with you some of my experience on the field of IT audit. So today I'll be sharing on physical and environmental security audits. And physical audit is one aspect of IT audit or IS audit that is often underemphasized. But without physical security, logical security might not be enough. You are actually creating a serious vulnerability for yourself if you don't take notice of physical security. We've had a lot of situations where laptops, are getting stolen in offices. Even servers are getting carried away. I remember I was doing one training some time ago, and one of my international students was talking about the physical memory of their server being stolen overnight. And when they go back to work the second day, the physical memory have been taken away. So these are some of the challenges that will happen when you are under-emphasizing physical security. And all the program formats, normally when I go for IT audits engagements, this is the audit program format I normally use. So I have audit procedure. Then, so that is audit procedure in some auditors use audit tests, all right? No problem, whichever one you choose to use. Then I write my observation. Then I make recommendations based on international best practices. Then I give room for the auditee to write a response. Okay, so let's look at some of the audit procedures or audit tests the IS auditor should examine when you are doing an IT audit. Number one, is there a policy of physical security? Most of the time, if you look at the information security policy, it will be all logical. So you'll be seeing data classification, you'll be seeing network security, database security, you'll be seeing operating system security. All right, but what about physical security? You may discover that the IT policy or the IT security policy may not have physical security embedded in it. So you need to be able to raise a flag on that. Then number two, is the floor at which the data center is located adequate? All right, the floor on which the data center is sited is very, very important, especially in environmentally sensitive areas or topography where the environment is sensitive to flooding. So if you locate a data center at the ground floor, it means the data center could be flooded if there is heavy rain. And if you locate the data center also at the topmost floor, all right, if the roof gets a leakage, it can actually also lead to flooding of the data center. So you need to look at the environment of the organization, then look at where they site the data center to see whether it is prone to flooding based on the location at which it is sited. Then is the perimeter fencing adequate? So that is also very important. We don't want a situation where people can just walk into the environment where the data center is located. So the IT processing facility need to have proper physical perimeter security. All right, then check the adequacy of security guards. That is also very, very important, that you have security guards that are actually overseeing the physical security around the data center or around the premises of the organization. So check the records of security guards also. You want to see whether it is just all for show. Are people signing in? Are they signing out? Records of physical goods brought in, like laptops and the rest. You want to see whether those records are being kept or not. Then you want to check, are there ID cards for employees, visitors, and contractors? That is very important. All right, we've had cases of physical security breaches, all right, because people are not properly identified, especially in very big organizations. So you want to confirm that employees are wearing their ID cards, visitors are wearing their ID cards, contractors or vendors are also wearing their ID cards. All right. Visitors escorted within the premises. I've seen this, I think I've only seen this in one university, based university in Abuja. I was very impressed the day I went to that university. I was escorted right from the gate to the main building. Then from the desk, where central desk I was taken to, I was escorted to the HOD department of the department I was going. I was quite impressed, with that university, that they say, yes, this is what ISACA, is saying, that this is the standard. All right, when I look at my CSA review manual, that's exactly what is there. So you want to see whether, visitors can divert, after signing in at the gate or at the desk, whether it is possible for a visitor to change, all right, the route he or she was supposed to take. All right, then check the use of CCTV and other monitoring tools. In audit, we've seen sometimes an organization will invest in CCTV. Nobody is monitoring it. It's just there. All right, you just see that activity is there. No, people there cannot use it. These are things we've seen on the field. No, nobody in the organization can use CCTV device. Okay, nobody is monitoring it. Okay, so these are challenges with CCTV, which the auditor need to check. Then review the access controls of the data center. Physical access control. Now, for example, you may expect to have something like a biometric door, right? So if your fingerprint is not on the table, you cannot have access to the data center. So can people just walk into the data center and just anyhow? So these are some of the checks the auditor needs to take note of. They review the adequacy of the provisions for all interruptible power. That is very important, especially for the servers in the data center. So you want to look at the use of generators, backup generator, inverters, then UPS, very, very important. So all those devices to ensure the power is always available, you want to check. All right, then review the provisions for protection against sags, spikes, and surges. These are electrical events or incidents that can actually cause problems in the data center. So sags, the voltage just drop sharply. Spike, the voltage just increase sharply. The surges, the voltage increases, for an extended period of time. All these can actually cause damage for systems in the data center. So you want to see the protection the IT people have prepared against such occurrences. Review the adequacy of HVAC, the inti ventilation and air conditioning systems. So you want to see whether the heating, ventilation, and air conditioning systems are adequate for the organization. Review the evidence of preventive maintenance of HVAC. So you want to see documentary evidence that they are actually performing preventive maintenance. They are not waiting until there is a crisis, or maybe the AC is not functioning before they now start calling the technicians or the engineers. Okay, review the adequacy of fire suppression system. So that is also very important. Are they using FM200? Do they have fire extinguishers? Can they use the fire extinguishers? Is the fire extinguishers, I know the fire extinguishers, are they maintained? So all those considerations are what the auditors will check for. Then review the IT inventory register to confirm completeness. So you want to confirm that every asset in the data center is in the IT inventory register. Then review the procedures for movement of IT assets from or to the data center. Can somebody just walk in and say, I need this system, or want to move it, and just move it like that? So you want to see the authorization procedures and documentary evidence when there is a need to move an IT asset from or to the data center. So this is just a brief of IT audit checks we do when we are auditing the physical and environmental security in in an information processing facility. So once again, my name is Akinwale Akindia. Try and subscribe to this channel so that you'll be able to get more videos from me. So if you have questions, you can send me email on akindia@yahoo.com. If there is any of the what I've shared that maybe it's not clear to you, you can always request for more information at akindia@yahoo.com. I will gladly oblige you. So thank you so much for being part of this section. I will definitely send you more videos. So if you have not subscribed to this channel, kindly try to do so. So once again, Akinwale Akindia is my name. I will see you in the next video. Thank you.